Marriage is one of those things that shows the other side of footballers we don't always see, beyond the goals, transfers, and trophies. It's where their real lives play out, love stories, family bonds, and the people who keep them grounded when the spotlight fades. Many Nigerian footballers have built beautiful families while juggling the pressures of professional football. So let's look at 20 footballers who are secretly married. At number 20, we have Ahmed Musa, one of Nigeria's most celebrated footballers, known for his lightning pace, skill, and leadership on the pitch. For the Super Eagles, Musa has been a constant presence since 2010, captaining the side through multiple tournaments. Off the field, he's admired for his generosity. But just like his football journey, Musa's personal life has had twists and turns. He's been married multiple times, each relationship reflecting his faith, cultural background, and deep belief in family. His first marriage was to Jamila Musa in 2013, a fellow Northerner who supported him through his early European years. They had 2 children. However, their union ended in 2017, reportedly over differences regarding Musa's wish to take a second wife. Shortly after, he married Juliet Ejue in a quiet ceremony in Ogoja, Cross River State. They also welcomed 2 children together, though that marriage eventually ended around 2020. In July 2021, he married Mariam Adamu Jajere from Yobe State. Then, in May 2025, Musa tied the knot again with Asmau Moriki, a graceful young businesswoman from Kano, in a private ceremony attended by close relatives. Musa, now a father of 6 from his previous marriages, maintains that his family structure follows his Islamic and cultural values, emphasizing care, peace, and unity among his wives and children. Next up, at number 19, we have Stanley Nwabali, who became a household name in 2023 after his heroics at the Africa Cup of Nations, where his penalty saves carried the Super Eagles to the final. His personal life is equally admirable. Stanley married his sweetheart, Nkechi Nwabali, around 2018, and she has been his rock through thick and thin. Their marriage is blessed with 2 children. Nwabali describes fatherhood as his proudest achievement. Even after losing both parents in 2025, Nwabali's faith and his wife's unwavering support have kept him strong. At number 18, we have William Troost-Ekong. He is the definition of a leader, calm, intelligent, and solid at the back. Born in Haarlem, Netherlands, to a Nigerian father and Dutch mother, he grew up balancing 2 cultures and became the ever-reliable captain for the Super Eagles. Troost-Ekong's love story is as grounded as his football. He met his wife Molly in 2014 when he was still building his career in the Netherlands. After 7 years of dating across borders and time zones, they married on October 17, 2021 in London. Molly, half Dutch and half English, has a background in communications. She now prefers privacy, supporting her husband behind the scenes while raising their 3 children. Troost-Ekong is a man who values peace, purpose, and family above fame. At number 17, we have Paul Onuachu. If there's one man who proves that being tall and gentle can go hand in hand, it's Paul Onuachu. From FC Midtjylland to Genk, Southampton, and now in the Turkish league, Onuachu's journey has been one of patience and persistence. But away from football, Paul's biggest win might just be his marriage. In 2016, he met Ghanaian nurse Tracy Echimpong. After years of dating, Paul proposed in Paris in January 2022, and they tied the knot on May 28, 2022, in a vibrant Lagos ceremony. Their first daughter was born in early 2023, followed by another child in 2025. Paul often says his daughters are his biggest motivation. The family splits time between Turkey and Nigeria. At number 16, we have Fisayo Dele-Bashiru, talented, grounded, and already balancing love and career with surprising maturity. His love story began in late 2023 when he met Moroccan model Nada Bensouna at an event in Manchester. Their connection was instant, and they tied the knot on August 12, 2025 in an intimate Islamic ceremony in Manchester attended by close family. Nada, who models and studies business, complements Fisayo's calm personality perfectly. They currently live between Rome and Manchester, enjoying their newlywed life and planning for the future. Though they have no kids yet, the marriage gives him balance, helping him focus on his football and family life. At number 15, we have Kenneth Omeruo, one of Nigeria's most dependable defenders. He has been a key member of the Super Eagles for many years. He He married his longtime girlfriend and fashion enthusiast Chioma Nnamani on December 30th, 2017, in a beautiful traditional wedding in Enugu State. They followed up with a white wedding in Istanbul in early 2018. Together, they have 2 daughters. Omeruo often calls his wife and daughters his greatest blessings, celebrating milestones with heartfelt posts and family photos that show both love and gratitude. Between club duties and family time, Omeruo balances it all with grace, proving that success off the pitch can be just as fulfilling as success on it. At number 14, we have Wilfred Ndidi. He has played across Europe, all while staying humble and grounded. For the Super Eagles, Ndidi is indispensable, a midfield wall who combines physicality with intelligence, earning over 50 caps and widespread respect. In May 2019, Ndidi married his childhood sweetheart, Dinma Fortune, in a stunning traditional ceremony in Abuja, followed by a white wedding days later. Their story goes back to their teenage years in Lagos. Dinma believed in him when he had nothing but a dream. Today, she's not just the footballer's wife. She's a medical doctor and fashion entrepreneur running her own brand. Ndidi credits her with inspiring him, proving that behind every great man is an equally ambitious partner. Their daughter, Jaina, was born in May 2020, a joyful arrival during a global lockdown. Ndidi calls her his greatest motivation, often sharing tender moments with her online. At number 13, we have Daniel Akpeyi. He made a name for himself as one of the country's most reliable shot stoppers. Akpeyi's love story is just as enduring. He married his longtime partner, Emmanuel Emenike, on December 30th, 2016, in a traditional ceremony in Abia State, followed by a white wedding in Lagos in 2017. They'd been together for over a decade as friends, before lovers, and their union has stood the test of time. They have 2 sons. Between goalkeeping duties and charity work through his foundation, Akpeyi makes sure to be a hands-on dad. His family life mirrors his football, which is steady, grounded, and full of purpose. At number 12, we have Moses Simon, one of the most respected wingers the country has produced. He is currently lighting things up in the French league. Simon married his high school sweetheart, Ibukun Sarah Adenuga, in December 2015 in Ibadan. Their story is the definition of from school crush to soulmates. Together, they're building more than a family. They're building legacies. They have 3 children and most recently, a baby boy born in early 2025. The Simons are a joyful family, faith-centered, close-knit, and proud of their Nigerian roots. Whether it's family vacations or just social gatherings, Moses always emphasizes gratitude. At number 11, we have Alhassan Yusuf. The Nigerian midfielder is one of the newlywed football stars as he married his longtime partner in a private traditional ceremony in Kano, Nigeria in June 2025. His wife, a fellow native of Kano, prefers to stay out of the public eye. The couple met through family connections years ago and kept their relationship low-key. They have no children yet. At number 10, we have Chidozie Awaziem, one of those defenders you notice right away. Tall, composed, and built like someone who was born to anchor a back line. For the Super Eagles, Awaziem made his debut in 2017 and grew into a dependable squad member and earning a good number of caps. Off the pitch, Awaziem keeps things private but meaningful. Around 2019, he married his longtime girlfriend, Obiageli. Their wedding was small and intimate, attended only by family and close friends. Obi has been with him since before the fame, following him from Portugal to Croatia. Together, they have a daughter, Crystal, born in 2020, who is their pride and joy. Chidozie often shares glimpses of their life together. Awaziem says family keeps him grounded, and you can feel that every time he steps on the pitch with quiet confidence and a smile. At number 9, we have Cyriel Dessers, the Nigerian-Belgian professional footballer. He plays as a striker and represents the Super Eagles, having chosen to honor his Nigerian roots despite growing up in Belgium. Dessers hails from a mixed heritage family, and in June 2025, he married his longtime partner, Rosalie de Royscher, in a private ceremony in Montalbano, southern Italy. The couple keeps a low profile, with Rosalie occasionally appearing in his social media posts celebrating his milestones. As of now, they have no publicly known children. At number 8, we have Peter Olayinka, one of the country's top gifted strikers. Off the pitch, Peter Olayinka is the definition of calm energy, humble but confident, family-oriented, and deeply faithful. His marriage to Nollywood actress Yetunde Barnabas in June 2021 made headlines for all the right reasons: elegance, joy, and pure love. The ceremony was a blend of Yoruba tradition and modern sophistication, a union of two stars from different worlds. Yetunde, known for her roles in Yoruba films and her breakout as Miss Pepeye in Papa Ajosko, is not just an actress, but a producer and beauty queen. She's a powerhouse of talent and charisma, crowned Most Beautiful Girl in 2017 and Miss Tourism Nigeria in 2019. But behind the glam, she's a devoted wife and mother who balances fame with family life. Together, they've built a partnership based on support, humor, and shared faith. Their daughter was born on July 26, 2022 in Prague, and is the light of their world. From the moment she arrived, the couple's social media turned into a gallery of pure joy. At number 7, we have Oghenekaro Etebo, the type of midfielder every coach loves. Etebo made a name for himself from Nigeria to Europe, where he quickly became a key player for the Super Eagles. Off the pitch, Etebo is deeply connected to his roots. He frequently inspires youth in Wari. He is also a devoted family man. Etebo married his longtime partner, Ebota Bethel, known as Isi, in a traditional Wari ceremony in 2018, followed by a legal wedding in Lagos in 2023. Together, they have 2 sons who have been raised in different cultures due to his career. His family is now based with him in Turkey, where he plays currently. At number 6, we have Kalu Uche, one of Nigeria's true journeyman strikers. His career spanned Europe's top leagues, from Albania to Poland, and eventually Spain, where he scored over 100 goals in La Liga with clubs like Getafe and Almeria. Uche also left his mark internationally and earned a good number of caps. Since retiring in 2021, he has focused on mentoring young Nigerian talents and investing in football academies. Uche married Stephanie Oforka, a former beauty queen, in June 2011 in a glamorous Lagos ceremony. Stephanie has been Uche's rock throughout his career. Their union produced 2 children. The family maintains strong Nigerian roots, and Uche is a devoted family man. At number 5, we have Shehu Abdullahi. He rose through Nigeria's youth ranks, starring at the 2013 FIFA Under-20 World Cup before moving to Europe. Over the years, Abdullahi built a solid career across Europe. In June 2021, Abdullahi married Kannywood actress Naja'atu Mohammed Suleiman in Kano, a union blending Hausa cinema glamour with Northwestern traditions. They welcomed their first child, a son, on March 24, 2022, raising him with Islamic values, a mix of cultures, and plenty of playtime and education. Abdullahi frequently shares family moments, reflecting a nurturing, faith-centered home. Next up at number 4, we have Victor Moses. He is no doubt one of the best players the country has ever produced. He is an AFCON winner for Nigeria and a Premier League winner for Chelsea. He also has an interesting personal life. Moses married his long-term partner Josephine in May 2017 in London. They have 3 children raised in different, interesting bilingual and bicultural experiences, learning British and Nigerian traditions. Moses is not the most active footballer on social media, but he takes time to post about his wife and kids, most times to celebrate them for being in his life. At number 3, we have Isaac Success Ajayi, one of the country's decent football talents who has had a good career abroad. Success tied the knot with Nollywood actress Caroline Ariageni Igben on June 8, 2024. The couple held a private wedding ceremony in Delta State, attended by close friends, family, and a few industry colleagues. The event sparked warm reactions on social media, with fans celebrating the union of sports and entertainment. Success is still one of the freshly wedded Nigerian footballers, and it won't be long before he becomes a full-time dad. At number 2, we have Emmanuel Emenike, a striker whose finishing made him a powerhouse. Since retiring in 2020, Emenike has invested in Owerri academies and hospitality. In 2018, he married Iheoma Nnadi, Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria 2014 winner. Iheoma, a model-turned-entrepreneur, runs a luxury hairline and maintains a strong social media presence. They have 2 children. The family balances life between Nigeria and abroad, raising the children and immersing them in Nigerian culture, while keeping family joy and education at the forefront. At number 1, we have Victor Osimhen, Nigeria's explosive striker, former African Player of the Year and record breaker. He rose from the street to global dominance. Known for aerial dominance, relentless work rate, and clutch finishes, he has become captain of the Super Eagles and an African football icon. Osimhen is different from the other names on this list because he is yet to tie the knot, but he is in a committed relationship with Stephanie Kim Ladevig, a German-Cameroonian model he met in 2018 during his Bundesliga days. They have one child. While not formally married, the family maintains privacy, balancing his European football career with Stephanie's travel and modeling life. She always turns up to support the striker in stadiums and is a big part of his life.